Hi, I'm Lisa Michelle. I like creating content for new and aspiring entrepreneurs starting their very first online business, and really just for anyone who wants to be able to make a little bit of extra money. So in this video, I want to show you how you can do just that with wall art. Now you can either set up an Etsy shop to sell wall art, or you can sell it on your own website. If you want a list of Etsy alternatives, I will leave a list in the description box. Now we're going to make this wall art using a program called VistaCreate, and it used to be Crello, and honestly I'd never heard of VistaCreate until maybe a week ago. And when I started playing around with it, I realized that it kind of gives Canva a run for their money, and you can do a lot with the free account. So I wanted to share it with you. I'm not an affiliate or anything with them, but I like the program a lot, and I wanted to be able to share it so you can possibly create wall art and start selling it this week if you wanted to. All right, so in this tutorial we're going to go ahead and create wall art for maybe a girl's bedroom or something like that, or playroom. All right, so we'll just go ahead and I'm just going to show you what I made just to show you the tools that are included. All right, so on this first piece of art, I just have here just simple text and just the word believe. Now you can, this is the font that I got with the program. I haven't uploaded any new fonts, and it's a free, well, I upgraded to Pro, but I realized after upgraded that I really didn't need to, because you can pretty much do everything that I'm doing now with the free account. So you can change the font, and I'm not sure if some of these fonts were on my computer or if these all came with VistaCreate. That I'm not sure about. But there are a lot to choose from, and not all these are on my computer, so they must give you a really good selection of fonts to choose from. But yeah, you can choose whatever font you want. All right, you can change the color of it. If you have the hex code here, you can put the hex code in here, or you can just move this around to make it whatever color you want. Another thing you can do is just center this again. You can see that the lines here show you when it's centered, which is helpful. And you can also, of course, change the transparency here. You can bold it, make it italicized, underline, change the case, center it. If I had more than one line, I could change the line spacing. I can make it a link so that when someone clicks on that link on this word, it'll take them to a website. Or you can animate the text so that it either goes in from the side, or zooms in when it opens up. Okay, or this is really cool, is you can do some effects with different text. So for this one, for example, you can create a text box. So if you want there to be a box around your word, you can do that. You can make whatever color you want. You can add an outline so that you've got, let's say we have the outline as light green so you can see it. You can change the thickness of that. Okay. You can create a shadow, which is also cool, and you can make it as big as you want or as small as you want, make it really blurry, change the distance that is further away from the word. There is an echo. And echo is similar to a shadow, but if you look carefully, you'll see that it's just duplicating the letters there, almost like a shadow. There is the reflection, so it's like a mirror reflection, and you can change the distance, see? Change the size that way. Glitch just kind of gives it that kind of, I don't know, kind of computerized shadow. It makes me feel like I'm seeing double, which I'm not sure I really like. And then there's the curved text, which I did try out and it was okay. Okay, see, it does that. All right, so that's cool. It's got a lot of different effects that you can add to it. Let's see, over here there's something called photo text. So let's say I had believe in here. Okay, and that's photo text. I could go into photos and use one of their stock images. Let's see, I'll put in, flower. And then if I wanted to just make it floral, I could drag one of these over the photo text and it'll just take on the color of whatever you drag over it. So that's kind of cool also. All right, so let's see what else you can do. We can add a background to this. Here, there are different photos, there are videos that you can add in, or you can just make the background a different color if you want. All right, so there's a lot that you can do with this program. Now, for this picture, I'm just going to do something really simple and look under objects for, I just want to click a splatter, what do you call it, a splatter design in the back. Not sure what happened here. Okay, I'm just gonna make it white. I'll make it pink so you can kind of see a little bit better. I just want to do like a splatter, something like this. And under objects, these are all under different categories. And there is one for brush strokes. So that's the one I'm going to use. And you can just drag it here and center it. I can push it to the back here. I can make it a little bit more transparent if I wanted to. And another thing I can do is use a filter. So with the filters, I can change the color a little bit. All right, just depending on what it is you want to do. All right, so let's look at some of the other ones. We've got this, which is like a brush stroke that I could just put over the word and leave it very simple. All right, so you've got a lot of options. Now, something that I did is I went into Creative Fabrica, and this is where I get all of my, well, not all of them, but 99% of the graphics that I use, I get from this website. Because when I'm paying, I think it's $29 a month, I have unlimited access to as many fonts and as many graphic elements that I could possibly need. So for this tutorial, I did download everything from Creative Fabrica. And when you upload something into VistaCreate, it goes into your My Files category. All right. So I downloaded all of these today. All right. So yeah, so you can upload, whatever you want and then use it in your design. All right. All right, so let's just go back to the objects, and for now I'm just going to use this one. Okay, just so I don't want this video to be too long, so we'll just do that. I'll make it a little bit more transparent. Okay, now for this one, I created these rows myself. So what I did, and I'll show you what I did, I just typed in line, and where are my lines? Got a line, and I just made it wider. So I made it wider to fit. And then I changed the color up here. Okay. So that is showing you how I did that. So here I can go to duplicate, since I already have the color on that one, and then add it. Now one thing that maybe I'm missing something, but one thing that I didn't see in VistaCreate that I do enjoy in Canva is the ability to even out vertical and horizontal lines. In Canva, I'd be able to position these so that they're all equal distance apart. And I didn't see a way to do that on this website. So you have to kind of eyeball it, which I'm not good at doing that. I can't make these all evenly spaced out. I wouldn't feel comfortable selling it without me being able to really tell if they're exactly the same distance apart. But yeah, just for the sake of this video, I think it's fine. All right, so for this one, I went into text and I used one of these text styles, and I believe this one was that. So if you want a font pairing and you're not good at figuring out which fonts go together, they do have pairings just like they do in Canva, so that you know that they'll look good together. All right, and then when I created this color, because I did like the color, I went over to brand kits here and I added it. So if I create some other design, I could just click on this to make it that color, and it'll match my quote-unquote brand color. All right, for example, this one. This was an element that I found here, I believe. I think I've got this here. I think I typed in, did I get this from here? Okay, actually, I may have gotten this from Creative Fabrica, this rainbow. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm not really sure where I got the rainbow. But this is another thing you can do, is you can just add in, and again, this is a font pairing from here, from the text. It's one of these. And then I just added another element that I downloaded. And with this one, I can change the color. Okay, change the color to match. If I wanted it to be the exact same color, I could do that. Maybe I will do that. All right, so I'm going to use this color picker that I have on my computer. I'm just going to click on that, copy the hex code, and then come down here and then change, let's see, maybe I'll change this color to match. Did it do it? I'm not sure if it changed it. Let me try it again. Okay, copy. Oh, I think it did do it. Okay, it did change it. All right. Okay. Yep, it did change it. All right, so now here's another one. Now this is blank. So I just want to show you, I can change the spacing, the line spacing, the letter spacing rather. I can change the line height so that they're closer together. Okay. And then let's just go to my files and then just add, we'll just add something simple here. And then we'll just put it all together. But you can see how easy this is to create something. You can even have a shop where people can request customized or personalized wall art, and you could add someone's name on there. And those shops do very well, whether it's on Etsy or if you're selling customized items on a different platform. Yeah, you can definitely do that. All right, so let me just look really quickly for another element to add on here. So that's the splatter. I could add a star. And again, this already has the outline on it. So let's see. I will make the star pink. And then we'll change the border. And make the border... Actually, I don't think I want a border. Okay, I don't think I want a border. So I'll just send this to the back. So, I mean, I hope this is helpful. If you're thinking about starting an Etsy shop and you don't know what to sell and you want to start making money quickly, I would definitely suggest you start with printables, because they are, you can set them up so that they go out automatically when people make a payment, and you don't have to, babysit it like you might have to with some other types of shops. And you can see how simple it is to just create art. And this is free, so you can just go to VistaCreate and just play around with it and see if you like it. Let's see, background. I would just leave it white, but you can change the background if you want. All right, so that's that. This last one I created, these are elements. These are just balloons that I downloaded from Creative Fabrica. And yeah, I just grouped them all together. But if you see ungrouping them, okay, I don't have the patience for this. Okay, so let's just go ahead and put this in a mock-up. And this mock-up is one that I actually downloaded from Creative Fabrica as well. So let's go ahead and download. Oh, and one more thing. This little gear here lets you show bleed. So you see how when I turn this thing on, it just gave like a little extra space around the edges. That's because our design goes all the way to the end. So if you turn the bleed or you show the bleed, your customer can cut it or have their printer cut it so that none of the design gets cut off on the ends. So that's something you may want to do for your customers. All right, so let's go ahead and download the second page. We'll do range, second page, do JPEG, and we'll download that. Let's download, it's not the same color, I don't want that one. Download third, well, okay, we'll do 3. And I'm downloading them separately so I can upload them into Canva and do the mock-up. So I want to have them as 3 separate files. Okay. All right. So I'm back in Canva, and I'm only using this just to put them on this mock-up. Because if you're listing them somewhere for sale, you definitely want to put them in some type of a mock-up. It just makes it look 10 times better. And if you're competing with other people on the same marketplace who are using mock-ups, you definitely want to make sure that yours looks at least as good as the other ones. What happened? Did I download all 2 of the same? I guess I did. Okay, download page 4. And we'll put this last one in there. Okay. All right, so you don't have to sell these as a 3-pack, of course, but you can, and then you can raise the price. So this gives you an idea of what you can do. And this is totally free. All right, can't beat free. And I would definitely put something on your listing, and this is whether it's on Etsy or anywhere else, just something that lets people know that this is not, they won't get a physical print. Because I know you can put it in your title, in your description, in the tags, and some people just will not read it, and they'll complain that they did not receive a framed a framed picture. So you want to at least put that somewhere, and you can put whatever you want on the listing, but you can use that as a mock-up. All right, and one last thing that I should have done first is, all right, because the the documents that, or the pictures of the art that we download from VistaCreate are not 300 DPI, and that's what gives you a really good quality. I would definitely, I don't see it on here, but when I checked the quality earlier, I believe it was 96 DPI for a JPEG. I would upload them into some type of a tool like this. This is convert.town/image, and all you have to do is drag your image here, select the DPI you want, okay, and then you just download it. Alright, hold on, I'm just going to download this or upload this, and then once you get this revised image, this one would be 300 DPI. Okay, this way when you sell it and people download it and send it to their printer to print out, you want to make sure they get the best quality possible. So whether it's this website or some other program that you're using, try to make sure that your prints are 300 DPI so that your customers get the best quality. Okay, if you're not sure what print sizes to create for your customers, I'll leave a link in the description box to an article where I cover photo and wall art sizes. So you can look in the article to get an idea of what sizes you should really offer your customers, but you want to offer them more than one size. Ideally, you would offer them maybe 4 or 5 different sizes and different ratios so that they have options. So if you're not sure what sizes to create, just go ahead and check that link in the description box. This one was 8 by 10, but I would definitely not offer it just in one size. I'd offer it in a bunch of different sizes to give customers an option. All right, so that's going to do it for me. If you have any questions or you'd like me to do another tutorial on how to create printables, let me know in the comments. And until next time, peace.